Hi, my name is Will Thurber. I'm a professor of business here at UOIT. I teach 2 first-year courses. I teach business communications as well as critical thinking and ethics, and then I teach an MBA course and a 4th-year marketing course on marketing communications. So looking forward to seeing any and all of you in my classes over the next couple of years. I did my undergraduate degree at a small school in the United States called Eisenhower College. It was a 4-year liberal arts college, very, very small school. Probably 350 students over the entire school. I mean, not my faculty, not even my year. 350 students in the entire school. So it was very small, very intimate, and that I guess that's what sort of informs my educational philosophy, because being from a small school, small community, we got to know the professors very, very well. After I left Eisenhower, I went back, worked for about 10 years, and then I went back to school. Did my MBA at Clarkson University, also in the United States, and then graduated from Clarkson with my MBA, and then went on to University of Toronto to do a PhD. I was enrolled in the PhD program there for a couple of years, did the coursework, and I achieved what they call, passed my comprehensive examinations. So then all I had to do was my dissertation. I then took a full-time job at Brock University. I've lived now in Oshawa for about 20 years. So even when I was at other institutions, I was still here, living here in Oshawa. So I meant in some cases for about 10 years I was teaching an institution that was about 2 hours away by car. So I would go down and spend 3 days a week at that school and then come back and away from my family. That was not fun. All the while, this institution is being formulated and, first of all, talked about as an idea, and then granted a charter, and then opening. And I was sort of watching it and going, gee, that really sounds like a lot of fun. So when I had the opportunity to take a position here, I jumped at the chance. And now I'm 5 minutes away, and my family's here in Oshawa, and I really love it here. I love talking to the students here. I love the kinsmanship, and the most part I really like is I respect the approach to, well, to use the official term, the approach to pedagogy that they take here at UOIT. It's a balanced approach. I guess maybe because, when I think about it, what I learned about how to run a business, it has to be a balanced approach. You just can't do one thing well. You have to do everything reasonably well and a couple of things great. Here at UOIT, they have the balance and the teaching faculty. They have people like me who love to be in the classroom and are teaching faculty. And they also have the other faculty members who have an emphasis on research. They're still in the classroom a little bit, but their main emphasis here is to the pursuit of new knowledge. And by having both of those features at this school really makes for a terrific learning environment. I mean, this is a professional school. There's no two ways about it. Whether it be the engineering faculty, the health sciences faculty, the communications faculty, we're all, the school is unique in the sense that it trains people for a professional career. Business school is like that. So number one on my list is come to class with a professional attitude, be prepared to work. But as I said, work doesn't exclude fun. We can have fun in the classroom at the same time as we're working in the classroom. So I expect preparation. I expect to be able to talk about the topics at hand, and to bring a professional attitude to talk about those. I try to teach by asking questions of the class and reacting to those questions and pushing students and asking more questions and getting more in depth. That's what I really truly enjoy. And if I have a frustration, it's that our classes. We don't have enough time in the classes to do everything I'd like to do. I'd love to have nothing more than 8 or 12-hour classes, but I think that seems to be a problem for some people. I haven't figured out that answer, but I would love that. I would love just being in the class and working with students, 60 hours a week. The one thing that I find is that everyone here, the big difference between high school and university, is that in high school there's always a couple of kids in the class who aren't going to do very well, and so no matter how bad you do, you're not going to be at the bottom of the list. But here, everyone is good. Everyone is bright. What makes an A student versus a C student versus somebody who's not as successful? It's all about maturity. It's not about smarts. Everyone here has the smarts to be successful, but it's about maturity and being able to handle the sort of the workload, the different workload. You have classes at different times. Sometimes the classes are 8 o'clock in the morning, and that might mean you have to get up at 6 to get here on time. And there are a lot of students, especially in first year, who, when the alarm clock goes off at 6, unfortunately, hit the snooze button and go back to sleep for an hour, and then they miss the class. When they miss the class, they miss the work. When they miss the work, they miss the marks. When they miss the marks, they're not successful at the end of the day. So it's all about maturity and your approach to work. If you're mature, be successful. You've got the tools. There's no question you don't have the tools, but do you have the maturity to use the tools? That's what really tells or makes a successful first year student.